Hey, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. I love you so much. If no one told you today that they love you, I love you. I really do. I really do. I want to say stay happy, stay blessed, stay positive, stay being kind to people. Okay? Okay. So, right now, I'm going to be getting into my story time. So, today I'm going to be talking about my worst job ever. I'm going to be talking about this one particular job. When I tell you, I believe everyone hated me at this job. And we're going to get right into it. So right now I'm going to drink my water. Okay. Hey, if you want to know where I'm at right now, I'm in the back of the seat of my car. Okay. So, I think it was like 2 years ago. Was 2 years ago the pandemic? Or 3 years ago? Anyway, I'm not sure. So, this is during the pandemic. And this is when they was telling everybody to stay home. You got to stay home. Whatever. I stayed home for like that week or two. It wasn't working. It wasn't working because I needed money. And I needed money fast. And I wasn't getting no unemployment. I wasn't getting no checks. Every time I tried to get a check, I got denied. Anyway, that's another story. So anyway, I ended up going to this temp agency. I want to tell you this right now. Temp agencies is the most horriblest place to go to. If you can, please, please, please avoid. Please try to avoid all temp agencies, staffing agencies, anything. Man, I get it. I get it. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You got to go there. But if I was you, and if you don't have to, please don't waste your time. Because they steal your money. They take your money. It's a waste of time. You would go to companies and get treated bad because you're a temp. Don't ever waste your time being a temp. I did that. Learn my lesson. Never would do that again. You know what? Probably I won't say never, but God willing, I don't ever have to do that ever again because when I tell you that's something that you don't want to get yourself into, you don't. But anyway, back to the story. So I ended up going to this temp agency. I believe it was Wagner. I don't know. But it was for the weekend shift. Because I'm like, you know what? I need a job now. I need to make a check like next Friday. So the weekend shift was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm like, okay, bet. It was 12 hours. I'm like, bet. I'm working day shift. It don't matter. And it was for this big company for children's clothes. I'm going to say this right now, disclaimer. I got nothing against this company. I have nothing against what they stand for. They actually have good morals. They actually have wonderful, beautiful clothes for children. Personally, I never bought any. Maybe because one, they too expensive. And then two, I never really cared for it. But they do got some nice clothes. So this warehouse, distribution, clothes, children clothing place, Carter's Distribution. Okay. I wouldn't say it's not the company, it's the people. So where I'm at, everybody goes here. This like a turnover type of job. This like a job where, you need something real quick, you jump, you go there. So I always try to avoid this place anyway. But desperate times, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So I got the job. I was so happy. I was grateful. Bam, boom. Friday come. I got my clothes on. They don't get you uniforms. You're temp. You don't get uniforms. So I had to, I put my clothes on, heading to work. Get there, I had to be there at 6. I get there, security gate, won't let me in. And I'm like, they just hired me yesterday. My name is blah, blah, blah. Here's my information. Won't let me in. Told me I have a badge. Now, remind you, I just told you I just got the job yesterday from a temp agency. So I'm like, I don't have a badge. I'm not, employed to this company. It's contract type work. Did that matter? No. Told me, go back. Go back. Go ahead, go back, do what you got to do, get your badge. But you're not coming in here. I'm like, well, I got to work and make my money. What you mean? Oh, well, they didn't let me know that you were supposed to be starting today. So, maybe you starting tomorrow. And I'm like, wait, no. I just put my last $10 in this thing. I'm starting today. I need this money now. So we going back and forth. Finally, a manager came. She told me to go, to the side because, remind you, it's a lot of people. It's like 20 people in this orientation. For some reason, they didn't know me. For some reason, I wasn't in the system. Okay, I'm like, okay, cool. Because I'm thinking, you know what, I'm still going to get paid for this, regardless. So, eventually, I say an hour, they resolved everything. Okay, Kim, you're good. So, I'm doing orientation, chilling, looking at the video, doing a little writing, them talking to you, telling you all the perks and the incentive pay and come to work every day and you will be somebody. You will make it. Great, I get it. I understand. So, okay. After that orientation, they assigned us where we going to go. Now, remind you, this place is huge. Huge. Takes like 20... Well, let me not over-exaggerate. I mean, I guess it depends on how fast you walk. But I would tell you it takes at least like 10 to 15 minutes to get to your car. It's ridiculous. So anyway, I'm in the pack out station or packing station. That's where they sent me. They sent everybody else, I believe, to shipping. Shipping and receiving. They sent me to the packing station. Cool, what, bad, whatever it is. Because I thought I was going to be a forklift driver. Sent me to packing, so I'm like, you know what, whatever, cool. It's only 3 days. I'm only packing children clothes. Cool. So I get there. I get on the line. Everybody, turned around. You know how when you start a new job, go somewhere new, everybody looking like, oh, who is that? So I'm like, oh, hi, everybody. Everybody gave me that, like rolling their eyes. So I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, It is what it is. So, fast forward the next day, Saturday. I'm on the line, killing it. Killing it. And I feel like a tap, like somebody tapping on my back, on my shoulder. I'm like, okay. I turn around. This lady, I'm not going to say her name, or my manager at the time, she going to turn around and say, oh, yeah, well, Kim, they don't like working with you. And I'm like, what? I'm thinking, now remind you, I'm thinking to myself, what do you mean you don't like working with me? I just started yesterday. She telling me, oh yeah, well, all the females on the line, they saying that they feel intimidated and they feel uneasy working around you and that you work too fast and that you you need to calm down. She was just telling me basically that I needed to slow. I guess she was trying to tell me that they wanted me to like slow down or work and they, work with their pace. But I'm thinking to myself, when I first started, first of all, We supposed to, okay, so in that whole area, I think they was doing like 100,000 a day packing out. So I'm thinking like, okay, we got 12 hours. Anyway, the type of person I am, I cannot stand there for hours talking. I can't stand there just picking up one clothing item. No, I got to work. So if you're working with me, you are working. So I'm out there busting numbers. On my second day, remind you, it's just simple. We just packing clothes. So anyway, all the women on the line, they got mad at me. So I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, what do you want me to do about this? She didn't say nothing. She was like, oh no, I'm just letting you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, thank you. Something and everything. Cool. She's like, okay, so probably after lunch. Go to lunch. I come back. Again. Walk behind me, touching me on my shoulder. I turn around, I'm like, okay, how you doing? What's up? She gonna tell me, oh yeah, well, can you get off the line? They took me off the line because I was working too fast or hard. Took me off the line. Okay. So they put me by the computers. Okay, I'm cool. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I know how to do the computer stuff. So I'm putting things in. Cool. The woman or a group of women, again, this is the computer station. So a group of women, I get over there, they mean mugging me, boo, rolling the eyes and just back and forth, just being ignorant and mean at the same time. I'm like, oh, I know what this is. Sorry. I'm looking like I'm sorry that you feel that way about me. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. Oh well. So, one of the ladies, she's an older woman. She going to get the box. She took the box. When I say she took the box, picked it up and hit me like a little tap. I turned around. When I tell you, God was with me. God was with me. Because, I don't know. I don't take kindly to you being hit and you hitting people. Because if you hit me, I should hit you back, right? I'm not saying that is right. It's not right to hit people. It's never right to put your hands on people. It's never right to be mean and nasty to people, okay? So I want to put that in there. Never put your hands on people. It's not worth it. Don't do it, okay? But anyway, I'm just telling you, at that time, I felt like I wanted to put the paws on her. Because I'm like, why you hit me? And then you started yelling. But baby, I don't care about that. I don't care about you yelling at me. Baby, I don't care about being alone. I love being alone. I love, I guess, being weird then. Or by myself. Or isolated. I thrive like that. I'm my own person. I shine more by myself. So I'm looking at her like, I don't need you to like me or accept me. You don't even gotta respect me, honestly. I'm just trying to work and leave. So, I looked at her. I ain't gonna lie. I walked off. That's the day I walked off. That day I actually quit. I didn't say nothing. I seen the manager. I just looked at her and I just bounced. I was like, you know what? F this. I'm not about to be at a job being treated like I'm nothing. I'm not about to be at a job fighting because I can fight in the streets. Hey, girl, if you want to fight, we can fight right now in the streets. But I didn't come to this job to fight you, okay? I didn't come to this job to fight none of y'all. If y'all want to be haters, y'all want to be weird, be weird. Like, why are you being weird? I'm looking like, why do you have to be weird? You don't like me, you don't like me. Hey, that's cool. I don't even like you, maybe. I don't even know your name, maybe. So why we doing this? We too grown to be doing this. So anyway, I walked out. I quit. That was my quitting. So I'm on the way, home. I'm thinking like, dang, I need that little bit of money. I only get 36 hours. I need that. So I thought about it and thought about it. And I actually made myself get back and go to work the next day. So mind you, it's only a 3-day schedule. So I was like, you know what? Let me just finish this out. Let me just go back. Okay. So I go back Sunday. I go to my manager. And I explained to her what was going on. I was telling her, like, hey, like, you're going to have to do something with what's going on, because I'm not tolerating this. I'm not tolerating this like type of disrespect from people. Because I'm a temp or whatever it is, you're not about to disrespect me. That's like, honestly, I was looking like, this is crazy. She explained to me, like, they just used to a different, different styles or skills. I don't know what she was talking about, honestly. She was just talking, just buttering me up, just to go back to work. And I knew what it was. What it is. Hey, baby girl, I'm doing the same thing so I can go to work, get this last little check. So I'm working. Everything went well, I went to lunch. I sat at the end of the table, ate my lunch real quick by myself. Looked at them, looked at everybody. Went outside real quick. Did what I did. Boom, boom, boom. Came back. They all still was looking the same way at me. I'm like, oh, snap. Okay, this is real weird. Like, why is everybody moving this way? Like, I don't know. I think everybody at Carter's distribution has like a weird, clique. Everybody into weird things, you got your cliques. And I wasn't into the clique because I'm not willing to conform. I'm not conforming to nobody, Anyway, I get up, get ready to go back to my line. Then we only had like 4 hours left after this. So everything going well, I'm getting my numbers every hour. They coming up to me like, Kim, okay, you got 800 this hour. I'm like, oh, bet, cool. Okay. Towards the end of the day, this tall skinny girl standing by me. Never seen her. I don't know if she popped up, she was new or what. Never mind, you only been there for 3 days. But I ain't never seen her for those whole time. Like, I never seen her on the line. Just after lunch. She popped up, so I'm working beside. I'm like, how you doing? What's up? You cool? She's like, yeah. But I'm looking at her in the corner of my eye the whole time while I'm working. She just looking me up and down, just rolling her eyes and slick talking and slick making jokes. Now, remind you, there's a lot more women on the line. So I'm like, you're not about to debo me, none of y'all. Y'all not about to do none of that. I don't know what's going on. That's y'all being childish and weird. You not intimidating me. So they all on the line, just talking and just being weird and saying weird stuff and just doing too much. Like, baby girl, if you that person, you don't got to do that much. Be that person. Facts. Be that person. That's how I'm looking. So I'm hearing a little chit-chat and gossiping, laughing. The girl turned around. She asked me something. She said something really, slick. I looked at her and smiled and kept on working. Baby girl, please. Not today. Not today. I changed my life. I don't need that type of drama. All of a sudden, I know a shoe got thrown at me. Okay, so let me tell you how this went. While I'm working, I felt something wasn't right. I was like, wait a minute. Something don't feel right. Like, it feels odd. So I'm looking all the time while I'm working, making boxes, packing out. I'm looking. I felt something fly, like, towards my face. She was trying to hit me with a baby shoe. Immediately I went down, look, duck, because I'm like, and the shoe flew over my head. And so I turned around and I said, right now, who threw this shoe? Right now, who threw this shoe? I'm going to say it one more time. Right now, who threw this shoe? I'm not playing. I'm standing in the middle. I'm not playing right now. I knew who threw the shoe. Mind you, I knew she threw the shoe. But baby girl, if you that bold to throw shoes, why you not bold to speak up? That's how I'm looking. If you can talk all that, you can gossip, you can make weird jokes, you can say weird comments and be mean, A meanie person, nasty, evil, disgusting, despicable, foul, vile, everything up under the sun. Why can't you step into my face and tell me you did it? She didn't though. And I'm like, you know what? I say, you know what? I don't got time for this. I do not got time for this job right now. Manager, she did nothing. Supervisor did nothing. I was like, you know what? Time to go and quit. So what I did was, I ain't gonna lie, I stayed. I went back, I said, you know what? Y'all childish, y'all mad weird. Stay away from me. I finished my last bit of hours, clocked out, and I never been back to that job again. Okay? Now remind you, I'm not saying everybody that goes to that job is that way, act that way. No. No, everybody's not the same. But my experience at that job was horrible and weird at the same time, because I'm like, okay, what's going on? This is mad weird. The worst job I ever experienced so far. I'm gonna say when it comes to being almost attacked. This is 2 times, I'm gonna remind you, I was at the job that was attacked. And I told the management and everything, they did nothing. They did not care. Now, like I said, disclaimer, I have nothing against Carter's Distribution, but that's what happened there at that time. So I want to say to you guys, stay blessed, stay happy, and stay being a good person. Stay loving people. And I'm going to say it again, do not put your hands on nobody, okay? Don't put your hands on nobody. It's not good, all right? I love you. Thank you so much. And I'll see you again. Peace out.